Hi, divas. As you know, Trixie is on break, so I'm solo here on the podcast to tell you that we are bringing you more Bald and the Beautiful live shows this fall. That's right, we're going to be in Baltimore, Providence, Columbus, and a whole bunch of other East Coast cities that I don't have on this script in front of me, but all tickets and info will be at trixieandkatya.com. So get your panties in check for the best damn podcast you've ever seen. Head to trixieandkatya.com for more info. Panty check. Okay, so I just like housed a burger and fries and a milkshake, so I feel like I'm gonna barf on top of being excited and a little nervous.
Oh, you're in a good spot. Yeah. Anything can happen.
Yeah. Welcome back to The Bald and the Beautiful. Today we have an extra special guest while Trixie's enjoying her year of rest and relaxation.
Good for her.
Yeah, good for her. Exactly. Yeah, good for her. Take some time off.
Do you think she'll watch this and be a little jealous? No. She's not even going to watch it.
No, she's going to watch it.
She's really taking some time off.
She's already grown like a beard. And I don't think she ever had the capability of actually growing a beard. So things are really changing in her world.
She's like David Letterman now. When he's like, I can finally grow a beard.
Yeah. She's going to...
I'm done working.
She's going to have a wizard beard down to her waist soon. No.
Oh, but it's going to be beautiful. It'll be like maintained.
No, it's patchy.
Oh.
It's going to be like long wispies.
The claws are out.
Yeah. Kristen Schaal.
Hello.
Woo!
I don't know. Where's my camera?
Everywhere.
Okay.
We've got hidden cameras up there. We've got cameras in here. Yeah, no. Thank you so much for agreeing to do this. You look beautiful and you're a legend.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. I almost just accept it. I was so excited when I got asked to do this podcast. I don't really enjoy doing podcasts, but I was like, oh, do I get to hang out with you all? Yes.
Oh, man.
Be on the forefront of like culture, yes.
I don't know about the forefront of culture. We mostly talk about pee and poop.
I know, but that's like really, really cool. And not everybody's doing it.
We have we alone have the strength and the bravery to continue the ongoing discussion and keep it relevant.
Yes.
Pee and poo poo.
Because it's not stopping. People will be doing it.
Yeah.
Every day,
all the time.
If they're lucky.
You know what? Well, we had to watch a TV show on Netflix, a survival show. And one of the contestants had to be airlifted out because she hadn't pooped in like 29 days.
Woo! Okay.
Impacted bowel.
Yeah, sure. That could kill you. I went to the
seriously.
Mutter Museum in in Pennsylvania.
Oh.
In Philadelphia.
I thought it was in Germany.
There's probably more than one.
Oh, okay, so is this the museum where it's like dead stuff?
Of oddities and weird and dead stuff for sure. Okay. And one of the things they had was a guy who had such an impacted colon when he died. They like took it out and it's like in an exhibit and it's as big as this room.
Ugh.
He was like a father. He had children. He had a job, and a big bowel. Like it didn't seem like it held him back that much. I mean, he definitely had more time because he wasn't pooping, but like,
I always think about like, we put a man on the moon.
Yes, we did.
We did. We did. Allegedly.
I wasn't there, so.
Why are we still pooping in the toilet?
I enjoy pooping in the toilet. Where would you rather? Oh, you mean why haven't we developed a pill that will extract the poop or like?
Yeah, or like some kind of
why can't we slit our wrist and just discreetly pour out the poop like in a plant over here?
Slit the wrist.
Like have a little wrist slit that we can open and close, not by a vein.
Okay, thank you.
Where the poop will just be like, I could be just talking to you and I'm just like discreetly pooping.
Or like you have a diabetic port that has like a Glade plug-in so that it can discreetly just pop out a little skittle.
I mean, honestly, like if I could poop like a deer, I would be so happy.
How do they do it?
They have like tiny little pebble poops. They're so cute. Like they're as big as marbles, and they're like. And you know that they don't have like the endless wipe. You know what I'm talking about? Where you're like, where do I begin and my poop ends at this point? Like, did I even poop? Like, what is happening to my body? Oh, that's such a day ruiner.
And for all of our, I think all of our listeners who are currently eating lunch or dinner are going to be so happy. And I swear, Trixie and I always talk about the fact that she's like, we don't do poop jokes. We don't do poop jokes. And then it's just endless feces talk. So let's pivot.
Okay, absolutely. Because I could go on and on. I was about to tell you my worst poop story of my life.
Do it.
Okay, are you sure?
Yeah, you have to.
Okay, I'm getting lots of enthusiasm from the tiny pink room that I thought was a lot bigger watching this online.
Really?
I thought you guys were in a studio.
Oh no!
And I won't disclose the location for your diehards.
Thank you.
But I was surprised. This podcast is very popular. I was like, we're going to be going to a studio.
We're in Skid Row. She had to dodge 2 muggers on the way up here.
I mean, I'm going to be walked to my car after this. That's for sure. Right, Charles? Thank you.
Charles. Oh my God. That's so funny.
Yeah,
oh
you guys are huge. I told people like I was name dropping this podcast.
Oh, shut up.
I was like, guess where I'm going to and people are impressed with me today.
Well, you know what? Trixie and I were talking earlier about how like the level of fame. She's very famous. She's gotten very famous. She
has a hotel or whatever.
She's got a hotel. She's got a television show.
She makes a documentary about everything she does. So
right.
You could do that too.
I don't want
when
to.
she finally let you in on her makeup line.
Yes.
Did you have to beg for that?
It took 3 years of like every day writing letters.
We can
Please
really
let me
go
do
for it.
Oh yeah.
Are you serious? No. Okay.
but I recently had some financial troubles, and I was like, hey, maybe it's time to do another little makeup collab. I wanted to do something called the horror palette.
Okay.
And she's like, oh, that's great. We can't do that.
Why?
Well, because it's just not.
It's not like PC or whatever?
Yeah. To call something. It's not really sellable, the horror palette.
I don't know.
I know. I mean, but it was just like an all-in-one kind of like, this is how to look like a whore.
Yeah. How?
Yeah.
How?
Oh, how?
Yeah.
Just dark eyeshadow,
Yes.
red lipstick.
Yes.
And really pink blush.
Oh, so it's just sort of like kind of to cover up
Just
like
an all-in-one.
the long night.
No, it's to
Not
like
fresh-faced.
well, it could start out fresh-faced,
Okay.
but then it would wear well.
I'm out of my element here. Call it right now. Back to my poop story, please.
Yes, please continue. My God,
Clearly don't know anything about makeup. When I knew this was coming to it, that's why I was trying to schedule, because I was getting my makeup done for this thing, and I was like, I have to do it right after. Okay. Because I didn't want to come, because I don't know how to do makeup.
Do you? Yeah, I really most like stars like yourself. Hollywood stars.
So generous.
Hollywood stars. Hollywood
the woman
royalty.
who will do it when 10 people say no.
No. When you guys, when you're at a gig, you sit in a chair.
Yes.
You sit in a chair.
And they do it for us.
You just run out. I remember I'll never forget Sarah Jessica Parker saying, I just run out of the house at 5 a.m. with wet hair.
Oh, I know. It's true. That's what I did today. Yeah, it feels so good. And then Charles blows dry. And then I'm like, Charles, I don't like it. That happened today. He tried something new. And I was like, I don't know. And it's not even Charles. It's just like I'm kind of having anxiety and hating myself. So when I look in the mirror, what I see is totally different from what's actually happening.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Wait, did you finish the poop story?
No.
Could you?
Yeah. Okay. So I was in this studio, like a real studio, not like this.
Not in some dump in Skid Row.
I mean, it looks so fancy, and it is fancy. Like it's not. This is why I feel like I'm punk now. Like I'm doing it. Like that's like yes, they want me. I'm relevant. I'm here. I really actually don't know why you guys asked me.
I'm gonna shit myself, and then I'll have a nice poop story.
Oh yeah, you will.
Yeah. God damn.
So it gets pretty graphic.
Okay, put your lunch down.
Yeah. So I had to take a poop while I was in this studio, and it was a public, bathroom, and I went into one of the stalls, and you know how, when you take a poop, you're going to wipe and you're going to check it to see if you need to wipe again. This is basic stuff that nobody's verbalizing.
For good reason.
Yeah. But I need to for this part. Then for some reason the lock or whatever, there was a few stalls. I don't know why she picked this one. A woman opened the stall door while I was looking. And the worst part is I definitely needed to wipe again. It was the most intimate.
That is the most vulnerable.
Yes.
The most vulnerable.
Oh,
There's nothing.
I could be pooping, but it'd still be kind of my thing. I could be like resting between whatever. But this was like, here's my poop that I just took off my ass. And I need to do more. So you should probably close the door and pick a different stall. Sorry. Proof is right here.
Oh my God.
Proof for the both of us.
Fuck.
That was really embarrassing. I didn't see that woman again. Thank God.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Do you turn red when you get embarrassed?
I don't know. Am I red now? I don't.
I flush like to the color of this microphone, and it's so embarrassing. And then people it's like, oh my God, you're so embarrassed, and then you get even more embarrassed.
Yeah,
my nightmare.
But I think that makes you like really sweet. Like that is so like lovely and adorable. It's your tell, which sucks for you, but like it kind of makes people want to hold you closer.
I mean, maybe.
Keep you safe. He's so embarrassed. His feelings are right on his face.
Well, when I went to college, they had public bathrooms.
Yeah.
And so I didn't poop for 2 weeks.
Oh my God.
Couldn't do it.
You're about to be airlifted.
Yeah, couldn't
2
do
weeks.
it.
I get it.
2 full weeks. I was almost airlifted.
You must have been sick.
Yeah, it was like, but I don't get that. There's a comfort it's like unimaginable to me to like just blow ass right next to anybody. Open air.
Mm-hmm. Your stink in their nostrils.
Oh, yeah. That is absolutely horrifying.
And just the sounds you make sometimes when it comes in. And also it's like the plop of the water. You just want it to be private in your own comfortable toilet at home.
Yes.
And then it's kind of enjoyable.
Yeah. It can be a relief.
Yeah.
It can be a relief.
It's a pleasurable relief.
Yeah.
It's relaxing.
Nobody
Maybe you're
should
breathing.
know about it. Well, see, that's the thing. It's never been that long of an event to require
you're just like,
I mean,
you're done.
I mean, it's I
fast as
hardly
peeing
even
for
have.
you.
Oh yeah, faster. I hardly even have time to hit the seat.
Good Lord.
Oh yeah, in and out like in a flash.
Oh, I'm okay. Can I get a little?
Please.
We can cut this. Is it
it's all
runny?
No.
Okay.
For the most part, it's very neat.
Okay.
It's the neat.
So you have a ghost wipe. That's what I'm hearing.
I do that. Yeah.
You eat well. Well, not today.
No. There's something about the quality of my GI tract that lends itself to just get in, get out, and get rid of it.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's nice. I'm grateful.
That's something you should lead with.
Yeah. Well, I was I'm gonna puke.
No,
I'm gonna puke. I'm really gonna puke. That would be incredible.
You should do it.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Hi, it's me. Listen to my voice, you guys. I spent the entire week in bed sick. It was horrible, and it would have been more horrible if I did not have access to the correct doctor with the correct information in a bedside manner. There are some things in life where it's okay to be a crapshoot, right? You go to your local coffee place and it's not as good as the chain. Listen, it's real. Or you go thrifting with somebody who's enthusiastic about thrifting and they find something, you find nothing. Or you try to save a little bit of money and get that car ride service where you share with other people and everyone smells like hot garbage. But finding the right doctor should not be a total crapshoot. And with ZocDoc, it's not, because you have more options than you know. I mean, being an adult, it has its high points, right? I mean, you can eat ice cream for dinner. You can eat cereal for dinner. You can eat leftover pizza for breakfast. But it's not all fun. I mean, sometimes you're going to have to do your taxes and figure out what to eat every night. But with doctor's appointments, there's only one: ZocDoc, a healthcare app that makes adulting much easier. Sometimes finding the right doctor is like a bad Mad Lib. Like, honestly, I'll tell you as a gay person, finding a doctor that is literate in that is actually very, 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 very helpful. You know, you need a specialist, but the specialist needs a referral from your normal doctor. But if you don't have a normal doctor, how do you find the doctor? And then they'll clear it with your insurance. And then your insurance needs a note from your doctor who needs to talk to the special. Like, it can get so complicated. And you're not feeling your best. The last thing you want to do is be given the runaround by the American healthcare system. You know, you don't want to wait till this month. And then you go to the doctor, but they're only open. Like, I had this one doctor that I love. However, the only days they do physical therapy for my jaw is Wednesdays. 1 day a week. Love it. Super helpful. And then you're spending all this time in the exam room waiting. And then maybe you can get with the right doctor for the right issue. And maybe you can call back during the day and they might respond to you. It's just so much. I mean, ZocDoc makes it easier to fill in those blanks and help you find the right doctor for your specific needs. ZocDoc is a free app and website we can search and compare high quality in-network doctors, choose the right one for your needs, and click to book instantly your little appointment. It's in-network healthcare providers, more than 100,000 of them across every specialty, from mental health to dental health, eye and skincare, and so much more. Like for me, one of the things I look for is sometimes like at-home health stuff, because I like sometimes if a doctor can come to me because I don't drive. And that's so important to me to know that that healthcare provider has the mobility. You can also see actual appointment openings, choose a time that works for you, and click to instantly book a visit, which is fabulous. I'm telling you, in Los Angeles at least, there's no doctor where you can call and not get a person immediately. You're going to get a machine. I love being able to just skip that. So stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/bald to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today.
This episode is sponsored by our friends at Rakuten. Listen, you podcast-loving freaks. Summer's almost over, and that means that fall is almost upon us. Whether it's back to school or that long-awaited trip to Tuscany where you'll fall in love with the hunky carpenter who's fixing up your aunt's kitchen, fall is all about shopping. So it's time to prepare yourselves for the autumnal equinox, and there's only one way you can complete that preparation appropriately: saving money with Rakuten. What is Rakuten, you might be quietly muttering to yourself as you deal with the deep-seated regret and sadness of spending most of your life not getting cash back from Rakuten? Well, I'm so glad you asked, and I'll take a brief moment from using the Rakuten app to answer you. Rakuten is the smartest way to save money when you shop, because you earn cash back at over 3,500 stores. We're talking fashion, beauty, electronics, home essentials, travel, dining, concert tickets, and more. And the best part? Rakuten works at your favorite stores where you're already shopping, like Macy's, Sephora, Levi's, Bloomingdale's, Zappos. Now I'm sure you're wondering, this sounds too good to be true. How does it work? Well, pay attention and I'll tell you. All those stores I mentioned earlier, plus a whole lot more, pay Rakuten to send them shoppers. And Rakuten then passes on a part of that payment to its members as cash back. And it's ridiculously easy too. The cashback is deposited directly into your PayPal account, or Rakuten can send you a check. You can even maximize your savings by stacking cashback on top of other deals like store sales and coupons. You're already shopping at your favorite stores, so why not save while you're doing it? It's a no-brainer, Deborah. Plus, membership is free and it's insanely easy to sign up. So stop what you're doing and get the Rakuten app now and join the 17 million members who are already saving. Cashback rates change daily. See Rakuten.com for details. That's Rakuten. Rakuten. Your cashback really adds up.
You got to talk to me about, I don't know if, sometimes when you interview a star.
Okay.
And, listen. Okay. When you interview a star and your favorite project of theirs is their least favorite project of theirs, it gets awkward. So I hope this is not the case. But I want to talk about the Hearty Holler because that is one of my top 3 favorite shows of all time.
Katya, thank you so much.
Did you enjoy doing that?
Of course.
Okay.
Nobody brings that show up.
Really? Because
you're the first.
I am so. And then on season,
wow,
you're in season
so
1.
Cool. Yeah,
season 2, Amy Sedaris.
Yes.
Or season 3.
Maybe season 2. I don't know. She took over.
Yeah. So you two are, legend. But that show is. How would you describe that show? It's kind of like it's like a hillbilly Twin Peaks, super gross, super inappropriate. Like it's so nasty.
Yeah,
it is nasty.
Yeah,
but it is so good.
It's real. It's John Lee and Vernon Chapman. Thank you.
Yes,
they Vernon were the geniuses behind Wonder Chosen.
Okay. Okay.
And so they kind of had, and Allison Lee too, I think was a big part of it, but they had a little bit of free reign in a niche part of Adult Swim. Okay. So they got to make this show that's a little bit like it's super surreal, super gritty, hillbilly. Like Patton Oswalt plays like the head of the family, and he's dead, and he's left videos for everybody, and it's who's gonna own the holler, and it's like there's ghosts, it's campy as fuck, and I am playing Hershey, and she Hershey Hearty. And one of the most amazing things about that job is that and other jobs I took, someone would be like, so you're gonna be doing this like awkward sex scene with Will Forte, and I'm here for you if you need me, like if you're feeling uncomfortable for any reason. And I just look at them, I'm like, I played a character that held her pregnancy in till it was a full-grown man, and then held a gun to my giant pregnant stomach, and I was like, I think I'm good. Like, it just made me, like, I did every weird thing that John and Vernon can imagine, and I was like, I'm fine. And I was I moved to LA, and there was a conflict, so Amy stepped in, but it wasn't because I didn't fucking love this show. I'm so proud of this show.
This show is so good.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's so twisted.
I'm so happy you know about the show.
It's not a very it doesn't seem to be a super well-known.
Can you even watch it now?
Absolutely. Well,
you can?
Oh, that's right. Because sometimes, I don't know how that works, by the way, with like, you go to Adult Swim and then some are locked and some are not.
Sometimes they disappear then.
Yeah. But I've probably watched that show all the way through like 3 or 4 times. And it's like the last episode, I mean, it gets so surreal. Mm-hmm. It gets so insane. It's almost like the creators of the show are like daring you not to watch it.
Yeah, they are very punk rock filmmakers.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah, they could not care about their audience.
Yes, especially on the last episode, I think of the whole series, it was just like making it more and more difficult for the viewer to like stick with it, which I love.
Yeah,
it's fantastic. But yeah, that show rules. Oh, it's so fucking good. It's so nasty.
Imagine a show with no notes where they can do anything they want, and they absolutely will.
Yeah. Crazy. I loved Mima. Mima was so amazing. Mima. Was she that
actress was awesome.
Yeah, was that and then was it Heather Lawless?
Heather Lawless played the other sister, like the psychic sister.
Oh my God, so good.
She's like looks like Sissy Spacek.
Yes.
But she's such a good stand-up too. Heather,
really?
if you're watching, get back on that stage, girl. She needs to get back out there. She's awesome.
Do you like doing stand-up?
No, I understand, Heather. I understand. I do. I used to like it.
Oh my God, I'm gonna shit.
I just need to quickly though.
Yes.
I know so much about you.
Oh fuck.
I need material that I like to say on a stage in front of people, and I just don't have it. And sometimes that's scary. There's a time in my 20s where it happened where I was like, I don't know what to say. I don't have it. And I had to stop for a while. And I'm like, it's over. I'm all dried up. And someone's like, no, look at Steve Martin, he also took a hiatus. And then I was like, you're right. But Steve Martin took a hiatus for the rest of his life. I dipped back in, and now I'm like, okay, I still don't know what's funny to say on stage right now. Some people are in love with stand-up and on the top of their game because it's just pouring out of them. Do you think that, not to get weird, but I was thinking about like Wham, like I was watching the Wham documentary and how George Michael, did you watch it?
No. I just watched
Wham?
I don't know much about Wham, to be honest. I gotta watch it.
I'm so pleased because I was ready, I was gearing up to come here and not get any of your references. I was like, they're cinephiles, but it's movies. Every time I watch, I'm like, oh, I haven't heard of that. Okay. Well, anyways,
Okay.
You'd like it.
Okay.
Maybe if you like. Do you like pop music?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he would like go upstairs and he would write a song in like 2 hours, and it would be like that Last Christmas song.
A mega hit.
He wrote it in like a couple hours.
Yeah.
And there's a few others that are so good that the story is like, oh, he just like kind of like dipped out and wrote it and came back and like, here.
Like that Faith song.
Yeah. Every song. I'm a big, but I sometimes I wonder if there's like an ether, just a creative ether where you've got a portal to it somehow. It's like, it's almost like he can like grab the song and put it out there. And then I wonder, like with comedy, like you're gonna grab the good jokes. Like your head is, there's a hole in your head that's like open to good shit. And it's just coming through you. Yeah. My hole is closed. And it's been closed for about 5-6 years now. Maybe longer.
But you know, though, stand up as a form, it's missing a theatricality for me. Like it's even, you know, I loathe, visually speaking, I loathe the image of a man who is balding in a white t-shirt.
Okay.
You know, on a stage.
Yeah.
And there's like such an assumed like bravado of like, I'm so funny that I haven't even showered in 3 days, but I'm going to get on a stage and that's going to be enough.
I did not.
You know what I mean?
Do not understand that aesthetic, but it's cool to look like shit on a stage where that's a respected place.
Yeah, even when, or like, who's the guy who always wears a suit? John Mulaney.
Yeah.
Wears like a nice suit.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
But I'm also, it's just like one person. I feel like I want more. I want more.
That's how I feel about myself with it. I'm like, so what, I'm just going to talk about how I'm like 46 and doing pretty good. I want to give them a show.
Yeah.
You know, I want to like bring, I used to do characters and stuff on stage because that's the same thing. I'm like, that's how I feel like when you go to Comic-Con and you do panels. I'm about to do that. No offense. I hope you come. But we're all just sitting behind a fucking banquet table being like, yeah, that was a fun part on the show. I'm like, that's not fair. That's not fair to the audience. Like, we got to give them a show. That was my first instinct when I was like, so we just sit there and we'll answer some questions and then we'll get on. And they paid for that. They got in line for Hall H for us to be like, yeah, I felt like really good about that episode. I was like, no. And they're like, yes, this is your world, bitch.
Yeah.
And I was like, I love that you care. I love you that you care. I think that that's a good instinct.
Yeah, you know, I got to see Tina Fey and Amy Poehler's live show.
Cool.
I was so bummed that Trixie wasn't able to go, but they were fabulous. And it was like it was like low tech-ish kind of. It wasn't like you know, like a Busby Berkeley spectacular with like water fountains and stuff. Yeah. But they had just enough like video and like costume elements to, like, it was so well done. And it was like the two of them, it's like, it's such a different dynamic when you have two people.
Yeah.
Rather than one.
I want to be with a partner.
Yeah. It's great.
It's so great. It's so
the division
relaxing.
of labor. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like if you're out there by yourself, all the stress, if this lives or dies, it's your fault.
Yeah. Yeah.
And when I had a comedy partner for a while, I still do, but he likes to go solo, which is fine. But it is like, I don't mind sharing the laughs. I don't mind if you get a bigger laugh, and I just like that we're friends up there.
Yeah.
It's hard to get friends, so if you can convince them that, oh, this is our job, this is what we do for a living, and we're gonna be flying together.
It's great though.
It is great.
This episode is brought to you by Game Time. If you're like me, rarely does a night go by when you're not out on the town living it up at the nearest theater, concert venue, or sports stadium. I am nothing if not a social butterfly. While there are nights that I must stay home to attend my neighbor's naked lunar crystal worship sessions in her backyard, most nights I'm out enjoying the latest deep house electro pop-tart act that is touring the country. And when I sit down at my personal computer to plan out my week of live shows, I exclusively use the Game Time app. Game Time makes getting tickets for concerts and events faster and easier, even if you're like me and you don't buy tickets ahead of time. prices on the Game Time app actually go down the closer it gets to show start time. With amazing last-minute deals, all-in prices, panoramic views from your seat, and their lowest price guarantee, Game Time takes the guesswork out of buying concert tickets. Last week, I was bored and decided to go see the LA Phil at the Hollywood Bowl super last minute. My ticket was a whopping $17. I paid more than that for the socks I'm wearing right now. And I'm not even wearing socks. You too can get amazing seats with a perfect view of the stage and all at a shockingly low price. With Game Time, you can save up to 60% when buying last-minute tickets for sports, concerts, comedy, and even theater. Plus, if you want to plan ahead, you can save even more with exclusive in-app deals on select seats ahead of the event. Game Time doesn't hide fees either. They have all-in pricing, so you can see the total up front with no surprise fees at checkout. And most importantly, Game Time has a lowest price guarantee, which means that Game Time will credit you 110% of the difference. And above all, your purchase is covered with the most flexible customer service policy in the ticketing industry. So when you're looking to hit up a live event in your town, take the guesswork out of buying concert tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code BALD for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code BALD for $20 off. Download Game Time today. Last minute tickets, lowest price, guaranteed. So I didn't watch the Wham documentary, but I did watch the Faye Dunaway one last night.
Oh, someone just sent me a thing that I should watch it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's interesting. It's interesting because when I meet stars, I always ask them. I was like, who's horrible in Hollywood? Because it's like the first thing you want to know.
It's the most.
Yeah.
Yes. Who sucks? Who sucks? Who sucks? Who sucks?
And I'm like, what I really want to hear is like, I want to hear, someone that you would never expect to be a nightmare is a total nightmare.
Yes.
But I haven't really been surprised. But people have, it's been like, she's been like a notorious terror in Hollywood. But like her reputation precedes her.
This.
Yeah, and it's interesting because they kind of, I feel like she like opens up about her like being bipolar and stuff, and I think she kind of like, it almost feels like it's a little bit of an excuse for bad behavior, which, hey, whatever. But it's fascinating.
Oh my God.
It's fascinating.
I love it. I can't wait to watch it.
Well, and she said that in Chinatown, that like, she's my sister, slap. She's my daughter, slap. And Jack Nicholson was really slapping her.
Oh.
She's like, we can't like, she told him like, we can't fake it. It's not going to look good. So you got to really slap me.
Yeah.
And they showed the footage. He really slaps the shit out of her.
Damn.
Crazy.
Damn.
Yeah. And he called her Dread. The Dread.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Because I guess she's a great terror on set.
That is cool.
Yeah.
I don't, my old movie star goss, and I don't think it's gossip, but I was watching Rosemary's Baby again.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I love this old time movie making. It's like, what's her name?
Mia Farrow.
Thank you.
Yep.
Mia Farrow. Oh, she's just like, she had like kind of a bob, and now she has like a total pixie cut, and nobody talked about it. I love that. I love old movies where we don't have to like watch a montage of her like brushing her hair, thinking she doesn't like it, making an appointment, watching her get it cut. It's just like, no, people cut their hair,
Yeah.
and he's like, oh, I don't like your haircut. The end. We move on. And then someone was like, no. That wasn't in the movie. She got in a fight with Frank Sinatra, who didn't want her to do Rosemary's Baby. That was a famous story because he thought it was bad, and she was like, "Fuck you, I'm doing it." And he's like, "Fuck you, you're my wife. You do what I say." I'm making that part up. I'm imagining. She's like, "You can't stand in the way of my art," or whatever. Yeah. And he's like, and I don't know what the fight was about the hair, but to tell him to take it, just to get back at him, she went and cut her hair in the middle of a movie shoot.
You're fucking kidding me.
And they just had to work with it. Am I right? Oh,
That's
fierce.
incredible.
Yeah, it's fierce.
That's incredible.
And then, of course, it was Vidal Sassoon. She's like, it's Vidal Sassoon. And it was Vidal Sassoon, but also...
It was a huge moment.
Huge moment.
Iconic hair moment of the time.
Everybody wanted that haircut.
Yeah.
And the sad part of the story is that not everybody's face can carry a pixie. Okay? That's...
Yeah. Well, I was watching... So Sharon Stone was in the Faye Dunaway documentary, and she had a pixie cut in it. And I was like, damn, these like it is that I can't imagine that. That is such a difficult. You have to be so beautiful.
Yeah,
to
you
pull
gotta
up this-
have cheekbones.
It's
that,
crazy.
that you just want the hair to just lightly perch on top of your cheekbone. So you know what? Don't hide the cheekbone. You know what? Don't even hide the forehead. Don't hide it. But just let them know there's hair there.
Yeah.
But don't take away from this.
Yeah. Or like Demi Moore in Ghost. Just a brown,
So
just
beautiful.
like a brown,
Just like a little brown cap.
A cap. Yeah, like a little swim cap.
Just like, I have hair, but I don't need it.
Yeah.
That's
crazy.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. What's
Yeah.
your favorite movie of all time? You could only watch one movie for the
Okay.
rest of your life. Wait.
Whoa.
Actually, wait. Let me rephrase.
Okay.
3 different questions.
All right.
So, what do you think is the best movie that you've seen? Not necessarily your favorite.
Oh.
Like, but what do you think is like the best? And then what's your favorite movie? But then what movie could you watch over and over and over?
Are we on a date? It's like boring first date question. Thank you. Maybe
Also, how
I
long
gotta
did
go
it take
take a
you to
shit. Excuse me.
Oh my God.
See. I mean, when I think about that, there's been so many good ones. I mean, I need to rewatch
I would die if you
these.
said like Herbie 2 fully loaded.
I know, I wouldn't. I'm sorry, I won't. Okay, fine, I'll go there. Well, okay. Well, I haven't watched it in a while though, so I need to rewatch it again. But I remember watching Hedwig and the Angry Inch multiple times and thinking, this is the first time I've seen a movie where dialogue is used so economically. Maybe because it's a musical, but I liked that and I liked the music. Then speaking of musicals, I love Moana. I think Moana is a really good movie.
What is it?
Moana.
What's that?
I know, it's like I'm speaking a strange language. It's a Disney
Oh,
movie
is
that
it?
Lin-Manuel Miranda composed the music with a couple other people. It is so good. Will you watch it?
Yeah, I know.
Because it's animated?
No, because
This offends me.
Is it Disney or is it Pixar or is it
It's Disney.
Disney? Okay, I'll watch it.
It's so good.
I'll watch it. Yeah,
I mean,
I probably.
who's seen it here? What do you guys
It's
think?
good.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's really good.
okay.
Oh, you know what else is really good? I just lost it. Oh, Spider-Man, Into the Spider-Verse and
The
Across
animated
the
one.
Spider-Verse. Yes.
Fabulous.
Fabulous
I
movies.
couldn't believe how good it was.
Timeless movies.
Yeah, I couldn't believe how good it was.
Yeah. Like I feel like the art in those movies is like ahead of its time. The storytelling is perfected. I like those movies a lot. What else do I like?
You like Moonstruck?
I need to watch it again. I watched it a while ago. I love Step Brothers.
I haven't seen that. Will Ferrell and
You're getting a lot. John C. Reilly.
John C. Reilly.
So they're like boy childs, man childs that, and it's just the perfect timing for them. And then Mary Steenburgen just holds it down. She just anchors the whole thing, and it's so funny. Waiting for Guffman, I also like.
Oh yeah.
I could watch that over and over, except for I ruined it. I think I ruined it once because it was my comfort movie that I would just watch over and over since I was in high school. And then someone gave me, Reggie Watts gave me an edible thing. And it was like pot, but he's like, this is from Hawaii. And I don't do the pot, but it was just a night in Brooklyn. And I'm like, oh, it's from Hawaii? Okay. It's like pretty chill, not chill. Very trippy.
Ooh.
That thing where you're just like, I want this to stop.
Yeah.
I want to get down from here.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll watch Waiting for Guffman because that's my comfort movie. And then I just watched it like this. Didn't laugh once.
Oh fuck.
Couldn't.
Fuck.
Drugs suck.
Parker Posey's Dairy Queen speech at the end, I find like absolutely bone chilling.
Yeah.
Bone chilling.
They'll always have me.
Yeah.
They'll always have me at the DQ.
It's fucking brutal.
I know.
It's brutal.
Hearts are broken.
Oh god.
That movie's good.
It's really good. It's really good. I remember seeing A Mighty Wind in the theater.
Yeah.
And that was like that I think like it was a little too subtle of it, like
Agreed.
Do you know what I mean?
It kind of
half the audience I don't think thought it was.
Oh no.
I swear to God.
Whoa.
It was like it was like nervous laughter, but very patchy nervous laughter. Cause I think people like weren't really sure if it was like a comedy or not. Right. It was so strange.
I hate that.
It was strange.
What are your favorite films? Okay, your favorite film of all time. Okay, and the film that you would have to watch over and over again. I listed too many. I skirted the question, and those answers will probably change next month.
Okay, yeah, Witches of Eastwick is probably my favorite.
Never seen it.
Favorite.
Wow, we're so different.
You got to see it.
Okay.
Cher, Susan Sarandon, Michelle Pfeiffer, Jack Nicholson. Incredible.
Okay.
Incredible. And it's just so good. It's so good.
Is it like Hocus Pocus?
Yeah, kind of. They're like three female friends who find out that they're witches, basically.
God, they couldn't get one diverse person in there. Jesus Christ.
No, it's a very white cast.
Yeah.
Very white cast. But there's like I love like I was heartbroken when I realized that like they didn't get along.
I hear that.
Isn't that
almost
fucking crazy?
Every show or movie that's a all-female cast, that's the story.
Yeah, and it's like, I guess it's a testament to how great of actors they are because they just seem like the best of friends on camera. Yeah. But I guess like apparently they cast Michelle Pfeiffer because at the time she was the toppity top of Hollywood. It's like 1987.
She was doing that thing where she was like Dangerous Minds. So she's like sitting on the chair being like, fucking straighten out, and everybody's like, I love her. I love that she fixed those dangerous minds, made them pretty safe. She turned
those dangerous minds into safe minds. Family friendly minds.
Yeah. I'm back on the streets with a safer mind.
Shit. Oh, but I guess Cher showed up to the one of them wanted the other's part. So I think Susan Sarandon showed up thinking she was Cher.
Oh.
And then had to like, and Cher's like, yeah, I'll do it only if I'm that character. But they had already given it to Susan Sarandon. So it was like a big, horrible thing, which is so heartbreaking. Because I was like, in my mind, they're like the best of friends.
And Cher's like, Sue, like, can we switch parts? And she's like, no, I'm so connected to this witch.
Yeah, can't do it.
I mean, were all the witches so different?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, one of them, you got a sculptor, you got a writer, and you got a
weaver? A baker? A marionette, puppeteer.
No, it's not a violin. Cellist. Yeah.
So I'm sorry, they got a cellist.
Yeah.
A writer and a sculptor. And who was Sue that she couldn't give it to Cher?
Well, if you watch the movie, because she's an uptight.
They're more than that.
Well, she's Susan Sarandon's character.
Uptight sculptor?
No, uptight cellist.
Of course.
Super, literally
got to hit
buttoned
those
up.
Notes. Math is in music.
Yeah, no, well, she has she's like famously like high strung, and then
like a cello.
Through the hands of the devil, Jack Nicholson, she like opens up and becomes this like braless
so she kind of
slut.
has a nice arc.
Yeah,
she's like, I've already mapped it out. I'm gonna be like this, and I'm gonna be like that. Don't take it away from me, Cher.
But see, I don't understand. Like Cher could not have done that part.
What part did Cher have?
I think she was cast as the musician. I think.
No,
yes.
Susan Sarandon was a musician.
Susan Sarandon ended up playing the musician, but I think it was written that Cher was going to be the musician. Which I don't. If you see the movie, you're like, no way.
So what is Cher? Is she she's
the sculptor.
The sculptor.
But she doesn't have a lot of like. Susan Sarandon's character has the most. She literally goes from like Goody Proctor to like the town slut.
Right.
It's great.
So fun.
She lets her hair down literally. She's this wild, like braless in the supermarket, eating pickles out of the jar. It's great.
I mean, and Cher was just like making a pot.
Yeah, she's just making little booby dolls.
And she's just like, why am I was in Moonstruck. I sang. I did a variety show. I didn't even want to.
You know,
all I want to do is have a fucking arc, and I'm just making pottery in this movie.
Yeah. Crazy.
Why didn't they give her an arc?
I don't know. I mean, she really is the star, though. She is. I know it's so gay.
No, she kind of takes the screen away. Like,
yeah, she
it's like
does.
watching a dog on stage where you don't know what they're gonna do, so you're just looking at them. Like that's Cher.
Yeah, I can't believe I was like recently kind of going back and like
just on YouTube, like going into the back catalog of all the stuff that Cher and Liza, just to get really gay, like Cher and Liza Minnelli have done.
Wait, you're gay? I didn't know that.
They did so much.
Wait, they did stuff together?
No.
Oh, just
just in general.
Their body of work.
It's insane.
Yeah, they didn't say no to anything.
Nothing.
No.
I mean, specials, the Sunny Share. I mean, it's like all this shit all
Yeah.
the time. It's outrageous.
Yeah.
So prolific.
Do you think Cher? I mean, they both slowed down now.
Yeah. Well, oh my God.
What?
Oh, Liza's still alive.
Oh God.
And Cher's still alive.
Oh my God. I mean, it's been a weekend. So that was rough, dude.
Oh, Shannon Doherty just died.
Oh yeah.
Crazy.
And Richard Simmons. And and Shelley
Duvall. Shelley Duvall.
Have you seen Three Women?
No, I haven't.
Okay, do me a favor. I'm gonna rewatch it.
Okay.
It's Robert Altman and Shelley Duvall's character is so epic. She's just like, it's in the 70s. Sissy Spacek is in it.
Okay.
If you like Archie Holler, you'd like this too, because it is just like drippy. It's art. Has anyone seen it?
I like
This guy
Robert
in the
Altman.
back,
I like Robert Altman.
Yeah, you're gonna love Three Women.
Okay.
Watch it tonight.
I'll watch it tonight.
What are you doing tonight?
Watching Three
There
Women.
you go.
What is okay, if you had to have you ever seen Inside the Actors Studio?
Yes, of course.
I am obsessed with the way James Lipton would interview stars. Like what do you call that? It's like ingratiating. Is that the word?
Yeah.
Where it's like he's literally licking their asses, like just such a flagrant degree, like worshiping them.
It makes you almost not like them.
Yeah,
it's like too much.
It's way too much. Like it's like, so like you cured cancer on the set of Herbie 2 Fully Loaded. It's like so bizarre.
Yeah.
But he's got I love the questionnaire at the end. I love he always, like, I think the actors and actresses like always answer so seriously, and it's so weird.
Yeah.
Like Sharon Stone was like, "What is the sound that you love?"
What did she say?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah, I know. They do get really, it's like, it makes you like think that whatever you're about to say has to be as special as he's acting like you are.
Yeah. It's like, it's very culty, like worshipy. But I mean, have you met?
But I love the sound of soughing.
Of what?
It's called soughing.
What is that?
It's when the breeze goes through leaves of a tree and the sound that they make. Soughing.
How do you spell that?
I don't know.
What is the sound
It's like my
that you
mom's
hate?
favorite word. I don't know. The sound that I hate. I don't know, like alarms. Like fire alarms.
Oh yeah, we had one go off in my building last week, and I genuinely did not know what to do.
You do not live here?
No, she kicked me out. Yeah.
There's a lot going on. You get that whore line.
The whore?
You have to get that whore line.
I know. Don't you? It's an all-in-one too, because there's
it's like
so
a
much.
palette?
Yeah, but the palette with like a lipstick in it, like basically you only need one thing.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. It's like when you're a street walking whore,
Yes.
you don't have a lot of room in your bag.
Everybody knows this.
Yeah, so you just need it all in one little
Yeah,
palette.
you need to freshen up a little between
tricks.
your Oh,
Yeah.
whatever you do. None of my business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whore.
Wait, the alarm went off in your house and,
And
you didn't know what to do.
I did not
you
know
just
what
laid
to
there
do.
like,
it was so
Take me,
loud.
take me.
It was so loud, and I knew there was nothing going on.
yeah.
But it was, and I didn't know what to do.
You didn't know who to call.
There's nobody to call.
Like you call 311 and
Is it 311?
I don't know. Like what kind of alarm is it?
It was a fire alarm.
Are we losing the audience? I'm
wait,
worried.
wait.
I don't want everyone to click off my episode.
Wait, I just remembered the question I wanted to ask you.
Okay.
It's a would you rather kind of thing.
Oh shit.
So,
okay.
If you could learn another language, absolutely read and write fluently, but you had to chop off one of your fingers.
Oh, okay.
to
Yeah,
do
that's
it.
fine.
Would you do it?
Yeah.
And how many would you do?
How many fingers? How many languages?
Yeah.
Ooh, I guess I would chop off like maybe I don't know, maybe like three fingers.
Okay. Which languages would you do?
Okay. I think I would do. I think I would do Mandarin.
Yeah,
Duh. Just so because they're gonna take over. I want to get a job. And then maybe like, French. Because I would like to order at the restaurant and for my friends and in Paris, and they'll be like, oh, and I'm like, ooh la la, right guys? Pretty cool. And then maybe a dead language.
Really?
I
Like
just bring back a
Sanskrit?
dead language. Yeah.
Ancient Greek?
Yeah. Oh, is that dead?
I think it's
Careful.
pretty
You're about to get canceled by the ancient Greek community. We're still here in ancient Greek.
Fuck. Oh my God. So just those three?
Yeah. What about you?
I think I would definitely do Mandarin.
Yeah.
I would do Spanish.
Oh, okay.
Spanish. I can't believe I haven't learned Spanish yet.
I know.
And then Japanese, maybe.
I was just thinking Japanese. I'll cut
Very
off another
hard.
finger for
Yeah.
Japanese.
There's like I might give up a whole hand.
I don't need this right hand. I can wipe with one. You know, I think Japanese and Chinese characters and are the same. Like if you're from China and you visit Tokyo, you can read the subway characters.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like your word for it is different, but they use the same. You're about to shit. I can tell. I saw your face.
Okay, well,
You're like, really?
Okay.
I know.
If you could be the best in the world at any sport for 1 year only, what would it be?
Oh man, these are fun. Best in the world at any sport. What would people look at me the most? Like, I guess like probably like soccer.
Okay.
No. Football. I would be the
American
best
football?
American football, and I would be the fucking quarterback.
Okay.
And I would be like, oh my God. I'd be like, I know, I made that play. I called that. I threw that. And then they'd be like, here's millions. I'm like, fine. It's good. That's me. I did that.
Which league would that be?
Well, I guess in this fantasy, I guess I would from Colorado, so the Broncos.
Oh,
I would take over whoever's doing Bronco.
Ooh, also you're from Colorado, home of our Congresswoman Lauren Boebert.
Yeah, I was just there over the 4th of July. Saw a big old poster for her on the side of the street.
Lauren Boebert.
She got divorced, so she moved to a new district and started running there because no one in her old district wanted her because she doesn't do anything.
Right. Except get fingered at Beetlejuice.
Yeah. She doesn't pass laws. She just like makes shows. I mean, she makes shows.
Yeah.
By herself. In front of whatever camera she can find, but she doesn't care about
Her
anybody.
constituents. Yeah.
But for some reason, Adams County or wherever she was voted for her. I was surprised, actually.
It's wild.
And disappointed.
Wild.
I'm scared. No, I'm not. Blue waves coming. Blue waves coming. Everybody, fuck. I am so sick of it. Everybody's so like, ah.
Yeah. Crazy.
I do feel like, anyways, I everything is so negative. Would you agree?
Yeah.
It's like, and I feel like to the point where, like, the internet. I'm getting real deep with you. This is a great time to take a shit. And thank you for letting me talk it all on your platform to your beautiful listeners, watchers, all the bald and beauties out there. It's like, I feel like the internet has definitely changed the way we communicate with each other.
Yeah.
Everybody's on the internet right now watching this. I am addicted to my phone. I got like a watch because I saw someone. I was like, oh my God, are you a time traveler?
Oh, I love a regular watch.
I got a regular watch because
Yeah.
I was like, oh, if I can look at my watch and not my phone, I will not
It's
be
a
like,
huge
and now I'm on my
difference.
phone. He's on his phone.
It's a huge
right
difference.
now. Everybody's on their phone. They
But
can't
it makes
help
a
it.
huge difference, though. I
Yeah,
love
so
an
I'm gonna do
analog
this.
watch.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it.
But I feel like also the problem with the internet, even though it's freed people, it's helping people find their voices and platforms, and that part is good. But I think it's the thing that gets the most clicks. Like for movie reviews, for example, and other things, is if it's negative.
Yeah.
If it's a negative news story, we're going to click on it. Like and I think like it's just making us feel a little bit like the whole world sucks and it's negative, and because we're looking at the world through a little negative box.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Pollyanna, the world is beautiful and wonderful, but I am saying I think it's better than what the phone is telling us.
Yeah.
And I think if you were able to talk to people like, aren't you feeling good right now?
Feeling great.
I mean, I only agreed to do it because there's cameras and this is going to go on the phone. But like, this is nice, right? Like,
but also it is like an established, like, well-known fact that the echo chamber that you have curated on social media is not an accurate representation of what actually happens in real life.
yeah.
Like, Twitter does not equal real.
No.
And that's like, we know that.
Yeah, but we still look at it every morning.
All the time.
Can't help it. I blocked it from 9 to 9.
Well, ever since it changed and there's like ads and stuff, I'm like, oh, it's just looking at a bunch of crap. It's just looking at a bunch of crap. You need, I don't know.
Instagram too. Like, I found you guys. Well, I met you through Harvey Guion and stuff like that. Yeah. But I followed you guys instantly, and you were so lovely. I kept like keeping up with you guys, and somehow it changed. I haven't seen you guys on my Instagram feed in like months.
Anti-gay.
I guess they found out I'm anti-gay and the analog changed. I didn't know it, but I miss you guys. We have to like search you to get back onto you. Like, it's, I don't know. In any case, it's telling me what to think and what to do.
Yeah.
It's telling you what to think and what to do.
Trixie's she's on a social media cleanse as we speak.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah. I think it's almost, we're going to wrap it up.
I got on a soapbox, and I really hope, Dave, maybe you edit out the soapbox. Because it wasn't that smart.
No, we're keeping it in.
It wasn't that smart.
Keeping it in. Last, I just want to ask you quickly about what we do in the shadows.
That's coming up. Oh, also my movie's coming out.
Talk about it.
On Thursday.
Talk about it.
My Spy Eternal City on Amazon. It's a movie for families. Okay.
So, no sex and gore.
No.
God damn.
But a really good 14-year-old named Chloe Coleman and David Bautista is also the star.
Fabulous.
He's cool.
Have you seen Dune?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, I love Dune.
It's good.
It's good.
I mean, I had to ask a lot of questions for Dune 1, being like, why are they, what is that? And how, because it doesn't answer it.
No.
You have to have like a nerd who's like read the books beside you.
Yeah.
But I had one, my husband, so it worked.
Yeah. Great.
And I really enjoyed Dune 2.
Yeah, Dune 2 was fucking rad.
Is he the Messiah or what?
Well, so I read the books.
His name is Paul.
I mean, in this space odyssey where there's time travel and centuries long genetic plots by witches, and then there's a character called Duncan Idaho. It's like so weird.
He's just trying to connect.
Weird. Duncan Idaho, and I guess I'm halfway through the 5th book, and I'm kind of irked because I don't like the books very much. But now I'm hate reading them.
That's okay.
Yeah, I'm like spite reading them, like, because if you started something, I might as well just finish it. But it's like a slog to get through.
Can I tell you?
Please.
Put it down.
Okay.
You don't need to do that.
Throw them away.
You don't need to read something you're not enjoying. There's so much out there to pick up.
Could you recommend something else?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, right now, this is a quick read, but it's coming out soon. It's Simon Rich has a new book called... I forget it. Something trophy. It's good.
Okay.
And then this one, I don't know if it's called All Fours by Miranda July.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It's her new book.
It's awesome.
It's like it's so horny.
Oh really?
And it taught me a lot about sex.
You wrote a sexy book though.
I did, but she's like having sex with all kinds of people.
Okay.
And I learned a lot. So in an embarrassing way. It's like I'm 46 and I'm just like kind of visiting this style of sex right now. Like, I should know more. I should be better. But it was so good. And she's a great writer.
Yeah, she's awesome. I've read a couple of her books. Fierce. Okay. Well, I think that's it.
Yeah, so put down your dumb Dune book and pick up All
Miranda
Fours.
July.
Yeah.
All Fours. Fierce.
I hate it when people are like, I gotta finish it. Like,
I know, but it's like,
well, you're gonna get a trophy? You want to get a sticker?
Yeah, nobody's gonna give me a trophy.
You're just gonna like flogging yourself.
It does. It feels like self-flagellation.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna put it down. I'm gonna throw it away. I'm gonna burn it.
Oh, how fun. Oh, how fun.
Well, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, let's call this.
Listen, you're a real Hollywood star.
Oh, Thanks, Katya. And thank you for listening to me. And thanks for wanting to have me on your show. I was like very
I was
excited.
so nervous. And I was like, but now this is great.
Me too.
This is good.
The idolation goes back to you as well.
Can I tell you this is so, I hate when people do this, but I'm going to one of your jokes.
Prettier in person. Oh, what? I'm taller. What? Oh.
One of your jokes from your stand-up routine that I'm obsessed with is like, it goes something like, they say like the way to a man's heart is through his stomach, but I found a nice detour through his penis.
That's the joke. That's the joke.
That's so great.
Thank you.
I love that.
Oh. See that Kristen doing stand-up was fun.
Yeah, it was great.
Thank you for remembering it. Rest in peace, stand-up Kristen. That you'll carry on the memory.
All right, I'm sweating. We gotta go. Thank you so much. You are a legend. Thank you for coming, and this was a blast.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Where can people find you on the phone?
Oh, I don't care. Don't.
Okay,
I mean, I am a terrible poster on Instagram, k.schaal. I'm really bad at it. I don't like pictures of myself. It's not my medium. What else? Twitter, I barely touch it. Scared, saying the wrong things.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Awesome. We'll link your we'll put your home address in the comments.
Can you put this address?
Yes. That's so funny. Yeah, we're currently in Skid Row in an abandoned building with no bathroom or heating. So,
I mean, there is good-looking people walking around outside.
Yeah, but there's also a lot of.
Am I right, Charles? Like, I was like,
too.
wow.
Yeah.
Like, what is going on with this neighborhood?
Yeah. Okay.
Great.
Thank you so much.
Let's
Goodbye.
Call this. Get her off the mic.